A Pol na Numero Un costs $390. A Saint Laurent sac de jour costs $3,150. The exact same Italian grade calfskin. The bag is not. 5 cheap handbag brands are using the same materials as the fashion houses, charging 8 times the price. By the end of this video, you will know which ones. Number 1. Songmont. Most women have never heard the name. The brand was founded in 2013 in Beijing by Fu Song and Wang Lin, 2 designers who walked away from corporate fashion to build a leather goods house from the ground up. They started in a small studio with a small team. They are now sold in flagship stores in Beijing, Shanghai, Tokyo, Paris, and London. The handbag that put them on the map is the Luna. It retails between $150 and $260. Songmont uses top-grain Italian calfskin sourced from the same Tuscan tanneries that supply the established European maisons. The hardware is solid brass, not plated zinc. The interior is lined in suede, not microfiber. The signature Luna shape, a half-moon shoulder bag with a sculpted hand-rolled handle, takes over 100 production steps from cut to finish. Compare this directly. A Chloe Marcy shoulder bag retails for $1,790. The leather is comparable. The shape is conceptually similar. The construction is no better. The difference is not the material. The difference is the maison overhead, the European boutique footprint, and 7 decades of marketing built into the price tag. Songmont has none of that overhead. The brand sells directly to the consumer through its own stores and its own website. There are no wholesale distributors taking a margin. There are no licensing fees. There is no department store rent. The savings arrive at your door instead of disappearing into a supply chain. The leather smells the same. The stitching counts the same. The label is the only thing different. This is the cheapest entry on this list. It is also the one most women in the West have never been told to look at. Number 2. Polene. Polene was founded in 2016 in Paris by Antoine, Mathieu, and Elsa Mauve, 3 siblings who came from a family that had been in the French leather goods trade for 3 generations. The brand launched with a single bag, the Numero Un, and a single business model. Production takes place in family-run workshops in Ubrique, Spain, the same town that produces leather goods for Loewe, Bottega Veneta, and Hermes accessories. They sell direct, and they refuse to wholesale, refuse to discount, and refuse to do seasonal drops. The Numero Un retails for $390. The leather is full-grain Italian calfskin, polished, hand-edged, and saddle-stitched at the handles. The interior is lined in soft suede. The closure is a hand-burnished brass clasp that develops a patina over years of carry rather than chipping its plating in months. Ubrique is a town of 17,000 people in southern Spain that has been making leather goods for over 700 years. The workshops are family-run, multi-generational, and operate under quality control standards that the Italian and French luxury houses inspect on rotation. The same artisans who hand-edge a $390 Polene bag in the morning may be hand-edging a $4,000 Saint Laurent bag in the afternoon. The leather comes from the same tannery. The thread comes from the same spool. The hands are the same hands. A Saint Laurent sac de jour retails for $3,150. A Polene Numero Un retails for $390. The sac de jour is hand-finished in Italy. The Numero Un is hand-finished in Spain. The construction quality, by every measurable standard, is comparable. The price gap is the boutique, the campaigns, the Anthony Vaccarello brand fee. A Polene bag holds its shape. The leather softens with use. The hardware does not flake. After 2 years of daily carry, the bag looks broken in, not broken down. This is the bag that the French fashion editors quietly carry on their off days. They wear Hermes to the runway shows, and they wear Polina to lunch. Before we continue, you need 4 tests, 4 things you can check on any product page or in any store to separate a cheap bag that delivers from one that only looks cheap. First, read the leather grade. Look for the words full grain, vegetable tanned, or Italian calfskin. Avoid the words genuine leather, leather upper, or split leather. Full grain is the strongest, most natural surface of the hide. Genuine leather is a marketing term that often means the bottom quality layer, with a coating applied to fake a smooth surface. The product page tells you which one you are holding. Second, count the stitches per inch on the visible seams. Premium leather goods run 6 to 8 stitches per inch with a clean, even rhythm. Mass market bags run 4 to 5 with visible gaps and tension inconsistencies. The Songmont Luna runs 7. The average department store designer tote at $1,200 runs 5. Third, check the edge finishing. Run your finger along the outside edge of the strap or the body of the bag. A premium bag is edge painted in multiple coats with the paint sealing the layered leather underneath. The edge feels smooth, sealed, and slightly rounded. A mass-produced bag is raw cut or hot glued. The edge feels rough, sometimes fraying, sometimes already cracking. Edge paint is the single most labour-intensive step in luxury bag construction. Brands that skip it are telling you what they are. Fourth, look at the hardware. Pick up the bag. Feel the weight of the clasps, the zipper pulls, the feet. Solid brass is heavy, cold to the touch, and ages with patina. Plated zinc feels lighter, warmer, and within 12 months the plating begins to chip at every contact point. The hardware test costs nothing. Every claim in this video gets verified by hardware that survives a year of carry, and most designer hardware does not. Every video on this channel applies these same tests. No brand deals, no sponsorships. If that is useful to you, subscribe. Number 3, Cuyana. Cuyana was founded in 2011 in San Francisco by Carla Gallardo and Shilpa Shah, 2 women who built the brand on a single sentence: fewer, better things. The brand sources leather from Argentina and Italy. Bags are manufactured in family-owned workshops in Leon, Mexico, and in Tuscany, Italy. Pricing is direct to consumer. The line is small, intentional, and built around a wardrobe of staple pieces rather than seasonal drops. The classic Easy Tote retails for $228. The leather is full grain Argentinian or Italian, depending on the production run. Construction is clean. The interior is unlined leather, which is the higher quality choice. A leather-lined interior holds its shape and ages with the exterior. A microfiber-lined interior is what mass-market brands use because it is cheaper and hides imperfections in the outer leather. Cuyana publishes the country of origin, the leather source, the workshop location, and a materials breakdown on every product page. This level of transparency does not exist at Coach Michael Kors, Tory Burch, or any of the heritage American brands selling totes at 3 times the price. The Easy Tote competes directly with the Coach Field Tote at $495 and the Tory Burch McGraw Tote at $498. The Cuyana tote uses comparable or superior leather, no microfiber lining, and Italian or Mexican manufacturing in workshops that operate at a fraction of the volume of the Coach or Tory Burch supply chains. The Coach and Tory Burch totes have been in licensing heavy distribution for years. The Cuyana tote has been quietly outlasting them in the closets of women who buy once and keep for a decade. Cuyana also offers a permanent line. The classic Easy Tote launched in 2014, and it is still in the lineup, still the same bag. That is unusual in a category where most brands replace their hero product every season to justify the next markup. Number 4. Mansur Gavriel. Mansur Gavriel was founded in 2012 in New York by Rachel Mansur and Floriana Gavriel, 2 friends who wanted to make a luxury bag stripped of logos and seasonal noise. They launched in 2013 with a single product, the bucket bag, in 3 colours, with no branding visible on the outside. The bag sold out within weeks. It stayed sold out for nearly 2 years. Resale prices on the secondary market briefly exceeded the retail price. The bucket bag retails for $495. The exterior is vegetable-tanned Italian calfskin from the Tuscan tanneries that supply the highest tier of Italian leather goods. The interior is lined in saffron yellow Italian leather, not microfiber, not coated canvas. The bag is unlined and the hardware is simple. There are no logos. There are no monogram prints. There are no charms. There is the leather, the drawstring, and the shape. Vegetable tanning is a leather treatment process that uses natural tannins from tree bark instead of chromium salts. It takes 6 to 8 weeks per hide instead of 2 days. The finished leather is denser, more breathable, and develops a patina over years of use rather than peeling or cracking. Less than 10% of the world's leather is vegetable tanned. Most luxury houses use chrome tanned leather and only label vegetable tanned editions when they want to charge a premium for them. Mansur Gavriel uses vegetable tanned leather across its entire main collection at a price most luxury houses charge for entry-level chrome-tanned product. A Mansur Gavriel bucket bag, photographed in 2014, looks the same after a decade of carry. The leather darkens, the shape softens, the hardware does not chip because there is barely any. This is a bag designed to outlast trend cycles. The brand has resisted seasonal pressure, resisted logo prints, and resisted price inflation for over a decade. That refusal is the entire value proposition. Most women who own one buy a second one a year later. Most women who own a Coach tote replace it because it falls apart. Number 5. Demellier London. Demellier was founded in 2015 by Mireia Lucia Lind, a Spanish designer based in London. The brand manufactures every bag in workshops in southern Spain, in the same Ubrique workshops that produce for Pauline and for several of the established European maisons. The leather is full-grain Italian calfskin. The hardware is solid metal, custom cast for the brand. The line is small and curated around classic silhouettes that travel from morning meetings to evening events without effort. The Mini Venice retails for $395. The Midi Alexandria retails for $545. The Mini Tokyo retails for $445. These are direct-to-consumer prices for fully hand-finished leather goods, manufactured in workshops that supply 10 times the price tier at the houses next door. Spanish manufacturing in Ubrique is not a downgrade from Italian manufacturing. The two regions share the same craft heritage, the same artisan training, and frequently the same families running the workshops across borders. Demellier was the brand the Duchess of Sussex carried in 2018 in the lead-up to her wedding. The press identified it. The brand sold out within hours. They did not raise the prices. They did not chase the moment with a celebrity collaboration. They restocked the original bag at the original price. That decision tells you what the brand is built around. The bag, not the marketing. A Mini Venice photographed in 2018 looks the same after 7 years of daily carry. The handles develop patina. The corners soften, the hardware holds. This is the bag that the working creative class in London carries when they want luxury construction without a logo on the front. The list of celebrities who have been seen with a Demellier bag is long and quiet. The price has not moved. The construction has not slipped. The brand kept the discipline. Most luxury houses cannot say the same about their last 5 years. 5 brands. 5 prices that should not be possible for the quality delivered. 5 names that have been sitting on the shelf the entire time, while the fashion press covered Birkin wait lists, Chanel price hikes, and Saint Laurent runway debuts. The pattern connecting all 5 is the absence of 1 or more layers of markup. Songmont eliminated the maison overhead by manufacturing close to its supply chain and selling direct. Polène bypassed the wholesale and boutique layers by routing every sale through its own stores and website. Cuyana published its materials, its workshops, and its sourcing instead of building a heritage myth. Mansur Gavriel refused logos and trend cycles and let the bag earn the reputation. Demellier kept Spanish manufacturing and refused to raise prices when the press caught on. Every one of them put the money into the bag instead of into the brand. The 4 tests still apply. Read the leather grade. Count the stitches. Check the edge finishing. Test the hardware. The brands on this list survive that sequence. Most brands at 3 to 8 times these prices do not. The women who know these brands tend to stay quiet about it. They carry their Polène to lunch. They wear their Mansur Gavriel through 10 years of weddings and offices. They keep their Cuyana tote on the same hook for a decade. They have owned the same Demellier through 3 apartment moves and 2 relationships. These are the women who were never looking for a logo. They were looking for a bag that does its job and does not ask for attention. If you own a cheap brand you swear by, drop the brand in the comments and tell us how many years you have carried it. Help the next woman find the gold mine she is missing. If you missed our breakdown on the designer handbag brands robbing you blind, it is linked below. The pattern is the same in the opposite direction. Both follow the money the same way this one did. Subscribe if you have not. This channel follows the money, not the marketing.